Hi, Dr. Heather here from Wellspring Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Today we're talking about sleep, and in the office when people are struggling with sleep, we actually do some nutritional testing protocols in order to measure that. Now we might do some lab testing to actually look at cortisol levels and to see whether or not things have gone sideways there. And if so, we might have some specific nutrients that can help to bring that back into balance. Cortisol Manager is one of those. And then we have some other tools as well. With each of these nutrients, I'm still going to do very specific neurological kinesiology testing to make sure we're getting it dialed in for each person with the amounts and the timing to take it. But these are the very common ones that I often find. So some sort of adrenal support if there's somebody that is feeling exhausted and not feeling like they're getting enough sleep, or if they're kind of tired and wired and they're thinking, even though they want to sleep, they're just not sleeping. Adrenal support can be good for that, as well as the adaptogens like ashwagandha, that sort of thing. I also find that other types of adrenal support, adrenal complex or Drenamin are two versions that I like a lot that seem to test strong for people. Also, Nivaton Forte is a good one that has some adaptogens in it as well. And then there's Kava. I love Kava for those times when somebody is having trouble falling asleep because they're just thinking. This can actually just turn that stress switch down and bring them into more ease. Now, we also find that minerals are important for sleep. So Orchex is wonderful, again, for people that have had way too much stress overload, maximum stress, and it's affecting their sleep. And Minchex is when it's not as bad as that, but still we need the mineral balance for sleep. Magnesium is one of the minerals that's very important for sleep. So I love to make sure people are getting the right amounts of magnesium in as well. And it helps many other functions too. Now, melatonin is the sleep hormone, and we want to make sure that we have robust amounts of that. And some people ask me, should they take melatonin in a pill form? And I'm not a fan of that, because if you're taking it exogenously, meaning from the outside, then your body doesn't need to produce it. And over time, that can be a problem. And so what I'd rather do is make sure you have the building blocks that you need for making your own melatonin, and then handle the reasons why your body may not be making it as far as stress levels. So chaste tree is an herb that actually has the building blocks for melatonin. So this is a beautiful product to use. And that's for men and women. It actually is fantastic. And then, of course, people have been talking about CBD and hemp as a way to aid sleep. And I've done a lot of testing. I get samples of everything. And when I do the testing, I only am going to recommend what tests strong. And frankly, most of the samples I get, they just don't really test that strong when I'm matching them up to people. But the two that come through very strong is this one, Optimized CBD, which is one of the only water-based CBDs. And then the Standard Process Hemp Oil Complex works really well as well. And then as far as essential oils go, lavender is wonderful and an age-old remedy for helping you with sleep. And then I just want to address one other piece that can affect sleep, which is protein levels and blood sugar levels. So sometimes people, they want to not eat before they go to sleep and for many hours thinking it's going to help their sleep. But there are some people that they're going to wake up because they're hungry because they actually need a little bit more protein before they go to sleep. And so I would recommend, if you're having trouble waking up from sleeping, one thing to look at would be whether or not you just need a little bit more protein at the end of your day. And then another thing that's a factor is blood sugar handling. So if you are a carb burner, meaning you depend on carbs for your energy, then you may actually have a period of waking up because of blood sugar issues. So if you want to get that blood sugar really balanced, Gymnema is a wonderful product that the Chinese have used for thousands of years to actually neutralize the sweet receptors in the body and cut down the carb and the sweet cravings. And that goes a long way of stabilizing blood sugar as well. So I hope that you found that this was useful. If you did, please share it with others, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.